So, hope all of you are keeping well and you are doing your utmost best to protect yourself from getting the coronavirus and doing your best not to give it to anybody else. And I hope that you are also keeping your mind calm and grounded, because there is no use worrying and panicking. It doesn't help. And even generally, nobody is totally secure anytime. So anytime anything can happen. That's normal. That's the truth. And these days also, there's more danger and problems, but the situation is same. So we need to learn, we need to practice, we need to put it into practice and action, that we live happily, mindfully, calmly, every day, every hour, every moment, and make our day as meaningful as possible. And so therefore try to read good books, try to listen to the teachings of great beings, and then do some practice, whether it's meditation, whether it's contemplation, or positive way of thinking, or doing something that's useful to yourself or others. So we are going through this Bodhicharyavatara, and I gave some sessions, a little bit kind of recalling what we went through. I didn't go into detail, but just some kind of to tell you where we are in this book. And now we have come to the 6th chapter, that's on the chapter of patience. And so the first thing, the first point in this chapter is, the importance of trying to let go of our hatred and anger. So that section is, I think, very important, because that's the hatred, especially hatred, but anger and ill will and all these things bring hatred, or is similar, or it's kind of in the same group. How harmful that is for ourselves and others. So therefore we need to try to understand that, and then accordingly try to be more mindful. Now second point, which is now we'll also cover where we have stopped, is how to meditate or how to practice patience. And here, first what are the objects of our patience, and then the practice or the meditation of patience, the two. So we are now, we will go this time through the objects of patience. To whom should we be patient? The object, because those people or beings, maybe you can call it, which instigates or which make us angry and bring hatred and ill will. Who are they? So to them we have to practice or meditate patience. So there's a it describes 72 objects of patience. And first, 12 type of situations which, makes me angry or brings ill will and hatred. So this first 4, that somebody made me suffer, somebody gave me pain, somebody gave me trouble, problem, somebody or some people, gave me difficulties, pain, problem, suffering, so to that I would become angry and hateful and things like that. That's one. Second is that those people who, insulted me or did something so that, I felt kind of hurt, or because of that, I didn't get what I wanted. I was deprived of getting what I liked or wanted because of them, and that's why I get angry with them. Third is that people spoke, harshly to me, or in a way that, that's not nice. People scolded me, or people shouted at me, or people complained against me, or people, people said bad things about me. That also makes me angry. Third. Fourth is some people, spread, whether it's true or untrue, negative information about me. So, they kind of secretly or publicly they spread negative information, bad information about me. So these 4 things are first 4 things that I hate and I don't want it, and it happened to me or somebody did it to me, so therefore the 4. Now, it's not only to me, but if somebody did those 4 things to my people, like my family, my friends, my relatives, my community, my countrymen, my culture, my religion, my something that I care for, some people that I care for, something that I value. To that, people did those 4 things. Then also I get angry and hatred and things like that. So that makes it 8. Now 8 objects of patience. Then somebody did the opposite of these 4 to those who I consider my enemy or my, somebody I don't like or somebody I hate or somebody I see as my competitor or something like that. To this, these people gave happiness or well-being or help. That also makes me angry and upset. They praise or they did something so that my enemies kind of got what they wanted, or likely to get what they wanted. They did something to make them get what they want, to make them gain something. The second one. Third one is they praise my enemies, those who praise or those who say good things about my enemies. And fourth thing is that they spread positive news, positive information, secretly or publicly or directly or indirectly, the positive kind of news or positive information about my. So that makes it 4. So these 12, 4 things that's bad, done those who did bad things to me, 4 different bad things they do to my people, and 4 good things, or the opposite of these bad things, people did to my enemies. That makes it 12, the first 12. And then the second 12 is those who are, kind of preventing these 12 things, like those who obstruct or stop preventing me to be happy or to have well-being or those kind of things, first. Second, those who obstruct or prevent me to get what I want or to gain what I want to attain or something like that. That's second. Third, some people obstruct or prevent people saying good things, praising me, or speak nicely to me or about me. Third, and some people who prevent or who obstruct spreading, positive information about me. These 4, and then same thing to my people, my family, my friends, my religion, my society, my country, like that. Those people. For that 8, and then to my enemies again, those who prevent somebody giving, giving sorrow or giving harm or giving harmful things to my enemy, people who are preventing or obstructing, saying bad things about my enemies, people who are, that's second one. Third one is people who are, third thing, and people who are, preventing from spreading negative information about my enemies. So these 4, so this 12. So these 2, 12 and 12, There's 24. Now these 24 actions or 24 type of people then happened in the past, are happening now, will be or likely to happen in the future. So this 24 into 3 makes it 72. So these 72 incidents or situations or kind of people are the objects of my anger and hatred and all these things. So, more or less, this maybe there is, we can find something other than this 72. Maybe not, but it's similar, like things like that. These are the objects of my patience. So when these kind of things happen, then we need to. The most important thing about patience is this: that usually we look at that particular incident or something like that. Something happens that I don't like, and then I say this people or this person did it, and then I am angry at that people. We do not go a little bit deeper and see why this happened, why this person did that or did not do that. Because there are lots of different kind of situations or causes and conditions that will lead this person to do that or not to do that. And sometimes if we knew a little bit more detail, with a little bit more, what led, what caused, what conditions happened so that this person or these people did that, sometimes we can understand much more clearly and feel less hateful, less angry. And sometimes maybe we can also find a way that we can actually solve this problem. Or even if we can't solve this problem, how we understand, how we take it becomes different. And the second thing is, not only that, but if I get upset and if I get angry and if I get hateful, it doesn't help me. That's the most important thing. I think I mentioned this also before, but usually when something happens that I don't like, I want nothing to happen that is not good for me. I want to things happen that's good for me and my people, and I want something good happening. So why I'm angry? Because I don't want negative things for me. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to have problems. I want to have positive things for me, good things for me. But if I get angry, if I get upset, if I hate, and if I do things with hatred and anger and and especially if I hold on to those feelings of hatred and hurt, and then who is suffering more, me or other people? I may be able to do something that harm some people. I may not be able to do something that might harm other people. But I'm sure it's 100% that I harm myself by holding on to this hatred and anger. So therefore, since my main intention is to not to harm myself, so therefore, by seeing this and understanding this, I have to make a new way of seeing, a new way of thinking, that this is not about harming others. This is about helping myself. So the best way to help myself is not to hold on to this hatred and to this anger. So that's the object of the. And now next time we come to the actual meditation of patience, and there kind of all these different objects one by one then is discussed how to think and how to what kind of attitude or understanding should we have on each of these, and then we come to where we actually stopped last time. So I think we stop here and wish you all the best, and then see you next time. And we all make this dedication for all the people and all the people in the world who are suffering from this pandemic now, and also those who are working very hard to help people. And Sunamde Tamchezi Tonini Pidano Pajete, Shekanacha, Wallabtrapa, Supin Solindova Dovarihu. Shanchu Senchu Ramboche, Mashipana Sheji, Shipanyamba Mepa, Koni Kondum Pevarihu, Senchene Patinepa, Yutinelli Taji, Chindoine Namalapa, Tonton Joan Meparashu. Thank you.